When you're turning 65 and going on Medicare, there's a lot to think about. You've got Medicare Advantage plans, Medicare supplement plans, Part D drug plans, Medicare Part A and B. Well, you've come to the right place because chances are one of my videos answers your question that you have. Now, one of the biggest questions, of course, people have is how much is supplement insurance for Medicare? Well, that depends on a lot of factors, but don't worry, I'm going to cover all of them in this video. So before I get into how much does it actually cost, we have to determine what it is we're looking at. There are a lot of different Medicare supplement plans available. Thankfully, there's just a few that make sense that we'll be talking about, but asking how much they cost is like walking onto a car lot and saying, how much are these? We have to determine which plan we're talking about. And that comes down to the most popular Medicare supplement plans, the ones that chances are you'll be enrolling in. Now, those plans, to make it easy, especially for you people turning 65 now, are Medicare Supplement Plan G or Plan N in almost every case. You may be asking, hey, I heard about this Medicare Plan F. It sounds great. It's got 100% coverage. Maybe I want that. Well, they got rid of Plan F, they being Medicare, on January 1st of 2020. No new Medicare beneficiaries who became eligible on that date and beyond can enroll in the Plan F. Now, you may have a Plan F if you're watching this, and you may be asking, well, how much are Medicare Supplement Plan G and N? I'm going to get to that just here in a moment. Now, before I do that, though, I do want to get into some of the benefits of each plan and the slight differences. And we'll start with Medicare Plan G. Of course, that is 100% coverage, just like Plan F, after you pay a Part B deductible. Simply put, a deductible is the amount of money that you pay prior to the insurance companies coming in and paying. Now, with Plan G, Medicare Supplement Plan G, you must pay the Medicare Part B annual deductible yourself each year. That's a once per year deductible. Once you pay that, Medicare and Medicare Supplement Plan G will pick up 100% of your medical bills. Now, the other plan I mentioned, which is Medicare Supplement Plan N, is a fantastic option as well. This plan is very similar to G, where you still pay that Medicare annual Part B deductible, and then Plan N will come in and pick up the difference. Now, Plan N has lower premiums than Plan G per month. Now, you hear that, and you might say, hey, that sounds good. Well, let me just explain why. It's not a big deal. After you pay that Part B deductible on Plan N, you might have a small copay per doctor's visits for the rest of the year. Now, these deductibles are annual deductibles, meaning you pay them once during the year and they're paid for the entire year. Then they reset the following January. You do it all over again. With Plan N, once you pay that deductible, again, you might have that small copay per doctor's visit. However, it will never be more than $20. Now, by doctor's visit, that could be defined as a doctor or a specialist. Now, when it comes to never being more than $20, it won't be. However, it could be less. It could be $6 or $9 or $13, or it could be nothing. However, they just decide that based on how they code your visit, meaning what you went for, and you don't pay at the doctor's office. They'll bill you later. Unfortunately, it'll be a little surprise, but the good thing is, you know, it will never be more than $20 per doctor's visit for a copay on Medicare Plan N. By the way, I forgot to mention, my name is Russell Noga. I'm the owner of Medisupps.com, and we are an online insurance agency helping seniors for over a decade now with their Medicare supplement insurance across the country. So if you're watching this video and maybe you don't need help now, but somebody else does that you know, chances are we have many clients in their state already. By all means, forward this video over to them. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and you'll be up to date on all the Medicare information coming out. So you say, great, Russell, well, how much is that supplement insurance for Medicare? Well, aside from the fact that we have the different plan letters, and I'll show you a comparison of the rates in a moment, we also have some other factors that go into what determines the cost of Medicare supplement insurance. Now, not a week goes by when I get a phone call or one of my agents gets a phone call and somebody says, well, my friend is paying X amount and we're the same age. And that's great, but age is just one of the factors. We have zip code, which is a huge one, tobacco use, gender, and then as well, maybe they're getting a household discount. Now, not every company offers those. We're able to dig those out, though, and find those discounts for you. But make no mistake, the only way to find out how much supplement insurance for Medicare is to let an agent help you out and shop all the top rates. You could call a carrier direct, but they're never going to tell you that there's another rate with another company. They will never give out rates with other companies, which that's in their best interest and not your best interest. We fight on your behalf. We shop all those rates, never a cost for what we do, but we shop them all based on those factors that I told you about to get you the lowest premiums. So again, as I mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and pull up some comparisons now of the rates. But before I do that, just so you know, you feel free to go to our website, Medisupps.com, where you can get Medicare supplement quotes online. I am one of the few websites, maybe now the only one, that actually shows quotes when you go through the system. Everybody else will either sell your name 10 times over, or they'll just have a big thank you when they promised you quotes the whole way. Now, do you really want to go with a company that actually lied to you the whole way and said, get quotes here, and then you don't get quotes? Again, we show you the rates so you can see, because I want to earn your trust. I don't want to lead you down a path of empty promises, and to show you why we have over 10,000 clients over a decade now is because we're honest, forthcoming, and we show you those lowest premiums. Now, due to the fact that not every company lets me put the rates on the website, not to mention it's extremely expensive to even show them and set that up, it's best that we do talk. It takes 5 minutes and we're able to pull up all your information, match it up against the top companies to see if somebody else has a lower premium than what you see online. As well, you might qualify for a household discount. There are companies that offer household discounts if you apply with somebody, a spouse, say, or somebody you live with who's also applying. There's companies who give you a discount if you live with somebody age 60 or over. And then there's companies who give you a discount just if you live with somebody. So we're able to see that. And the moment we talk, we can pull it all up and make sure you get to take advantage of one of those discounts if you qualify. But now I do want to show you what we'll be looking at when we do get on the phone. And by the way, our phone number is 1-888-891-0229. So if you want to skip the rest of this and get right into it, we can get you going, especially if your start date is coming up. Let's go ahead and get that off your plate. Give us a call now at 1-888-891-0229, and we'll make sure we show you those lowest premiums. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you some example rates. Let me put this out there because the internet is brutal with their comments. You said that rate was this online. These are example rates I'm going to show you for a 65-year-old female in, we'll pick a zip code of 78728 in Austin, Texas. Example rates. If you meet that criteria, then I hit lotto on this example and give us a call. You'll know what your rates are. However, the only way to know exactly what your rates are going to be is if we put in your exact factors, which we do for free and we're happy to do if you just give us a call or visit Medisupps.com. All right, here we are on our screen, our quoting engine that we use to help determine what the cost will be for Medicare supplement plans for our clients. And as you can see, I put in those factors that I told you about, a 78728 zip code, female, non-tobacco for a Plan G, which is that plan I told you just has one small deductible, then 100% coverage. Fantastic. And I've got a list of the top carriers here. And some of these names you may recognize and some not. Now, if you're new to Medicare, there might be insurance carriers that specialize in Medicare supplement insurance, and perhaps you've never heard of their name before. That's okay. These are all top companies that will have the same coverage as well as the same customer service, basically. Now, when you work with us, you don't have to handle any of that. Medicare supplement plans are very easy anyway. The claims get paid. If Medicare pays first, the supplement plan has to pick up the difference by law. So you're not going to have any problems there, thankfully. However, if you need anything beyond that, we handle that for you here at Medisupps.com. We've got our client service team, or myself or my agent Diana Firth or one of my other agents will just help personally to keep you in the best spot. Now, as we look at these companies, as you can see, I want to show you the big difference in premiums as well and why we shop them all for you. It's very important to use a broker like us because we will get you in the best spot, not just now when you're starting out, but for years to come when you get a rate increase. And believe me, you will get a rate increase every year. And we're there for you, already shopping it before the rate increase even occurs, so you never end up overpaying. But to give you an example, we've got Aetna here at $98.21. So if you're asked how much is supplement insurance for Medicare, well, the Plan G with Aetna is $98 based on a 65-year-old female in this zip code. Your mileage may vary. I want to find out for you, though, and I want to let you know. Now, another company, Philadelphia American, which is a great company out of Houston, Texas, $99.24 a month. Mutual of Omaha, everybody's heard of them, $106. But you see how these premiums keep going up. Now, I'll go down to the bottom of the list, and we've got companies as high as $203. So if you called this company direct, you said, hey, how much is Medicare supplement insurance, Plan G, and you were in that zip code and a female, non-smoker, they would say it's $203. Let's get you signed up. And you would have missed out on all of these other companies and paid well over, well, not well over, but over $100 a month for the exact same thing you could have had. To give you an example, though, because our topic today is how much does all of this cost, if I apply a household discount to this, the rates go significantly lower. Now, I've got a company here, Ascendo, which let's find out if it's in your state. They offer a household discount if you simply live with somebody. So there's a lot of variables that do go into the different Medicare supplement rates, and getting quotes. Allow us to help out. We make it easy for you. So there you have it when it comes to how much is supplement insurance for Medicare. That's about as close as I can get on a video without talking to you. So now it's your turn, or our turn, to find out how much it costs for you. So give us a call now at 1-888-891-0229. In just a matter of minutes, we'll tell you how much it costs for you. There's no obligation. We don't believe in any hardcore sales like those big call center boiler rooms. We've been doing this so long. We have thousands of clients that we absolutely love and talk with them every year. So just give us a call. We're very laid back. We're a small group, but we provide big service, especially with our client service team, to keep you in the lowest premiums with your Medicare supplement insurance now and for years to come. So give us a call now. We look forward to speaking with you.